Happy Monday morning, everybody. How about that Talladega race? My Lord. Hey, I thought this one up. Tell me what you think of it. It had more twists and turns than a soap opera. Wow, what a race. I want to go to that last lap. You're going down the back straightaway, and Kyle Larson is in the catbird seat. He's looking good. Minding his own business, nobody's doing nothing wrong, and he's tied for the lead with Bubba Wallace. And Kyle Larson runs out of gas. Going into turn 3, coming for the checker, and he falls all the way to 26th. If that's not enough, come on around the corner. His teammate, William Byron. If you watch the replay, William Byron is looking at the start-finish line. Maybe he's not a football field away. William Byron's looking good and gets spun out and goes from maybe not even 10 points out of the championship to 36, 37 points out in 5th place. So in about a quarter of a lap, going into turn 3, basically, down the back straightaway, going into turn 3, Kyle Larson, let's just say Kyle's leading the race. I don't know. It was a tie. Maybe Bubba Wallace had an edge. But you're going halfway down the back straightaway, and Kyle Larson and Bubba Wallace are tied for the lead, and Kyle Larson runs out of gas. Now he's 4th in the points, but just right there. Right on the cut line. You come around the damn corner, and you're like, man, William Byron's going to be sitting pretty going into Martinsville. And I mean, he's looking at the start-finish line and gets spun right out. I think the 17, maybe Busher got into him. Not sure. Respond right here. Was it Busher? They started bopping and weaving. It was nobody's fault. It was Talladega, let's put it that way. And I mean, in a football field, William Byron goes from looking good, going to Martinsville for the last race, until we go into the championship, and gets spun out, and now he's 5th in the points. I mean, that's what Talladega is about. Kenny Schrader said it perfect on Herman Schrader last week. He says you can be looking good one lap, and the next week you can be upside down. That's Talladega. Now, the big one, Chase Elliott. We were riding along inside Chase Elliott's in-car camera, and, I felt bad for him. Just bad luck. Wrong place, wrong time. We've all run Talladega enough. I always used to say, okay, guys, do you want me to run up front here at Talladega and wreck out? Or do you want me to finish the race? I promise you that's what I used to say all the damn time. And one time my guys said, damn it, we want you to run up front. I said, okay. And we wrecked. But what are you going to do? I mean, Eric Jones got in the back of Noah Gragson, leading the race. So you're thinking, okay, I'm really up front. I should be good. Nope. That's just Talladega. That's the way it goes. It's like I always say, you might as well go to a casino and put your money on a roulette wheel. So Eric Jones gets in the back. Well, he don't get in the back of him. He's pushing him, and it just all goes wrong, and Noah spins out, and all hell breaks loose. And now, this era's most popular driver, Chase Elliott's out. Of course, I had to get on social media, and I said, okay, everybody, breathe. This is not NASCAR's fault. Chase Elliott was in a wreck, and I'm going to tell you what, I hit a nerve. I got a huge response because it's just the way it is in NASCAR. I tell you what, in a serious manner, sometimes when Jeff Cluck goes, was this a good race or a bad race? Well, Chase Elliott got so many fans that they'll say it was a bad race. And when it really wasn't a bad race, it's just that your driver Chase Elliott had bad luck. So I felt bad for all the, what is this new thing y'all are calling? I can't even say it. It sounds so crazy. Chase sexuals? Respond right here. What is chase sexuals? But that's what everybody's saying. The chase sexuals will be mad. I'm like, oh my God. And to end Talladega, can you believe Joe Gibbs? We've said it before, but I just got to say it again. All of us. Now listen, I always thought Chase Briscoe was a good race car driver, but I didn't see Joe Gibbs hiring Chase Briscoe to replace Martin Truex. And I mean, straight up, there it is. Chase Briscoe, 3 wins, going for the championship. Boy, that you know, and I know I've said it, but it's worth repeating. If you haven't heard, I said it a month ago or so. Joe Gibbs knows how to pick them. Joe Gibbs has just been successful in every damn thing he's done. Super Bowl coach. He's won championships with all these drivers, all these wins. He saw something. That's a lesson. That's a lesson. Now, that's an awfully big ride to take over. And I said, well, we're going to see how this works out. And boy, congratulations, Chase Briscoe. 3 wins. And by the way, Joe Gibbs, let's break this down just for a minute. Right now, Denny Hamlin, okay, we know that 4 are going to Phoenix for the championship race, right? We got 1 race left, Martinsville. And we're gonna have our final 4. By the way, NASCAR don't like me saying final 4 because that's a basketball term. When I did Fox TV, they would say, don't say final 4. I'm like, well, that's the final 4. Yeah, but you can't say it. I'm like, well, now I don't work for them, so I can say it. So after Martinsville, we're going to fill out 2 more here. We got Denny Hamlin, Chase Briscoe locked in, 3rd in the points. And then we got Christopher Bell, and 4th is Kyle Larson. Can you imagine what it will look like if its standings hold? Joe Gibbs would have 3 cars in the championship chase. 3 cars? Will it happen? Respond right here, everybody. Will Coach Joe Gibbs, will he have 3? Will Coach Joe Gibbs have 4? Will Coach Joe Gibbs go to Phoenix with all his cars in the championship chase? Respond right here.